Welcome to Uffsides. It's week 14 in the NFL, 3/4 of the way through the NFL season. Oh, it's time for the final stretch of games. I'm Matt Uffer, joined by my panel of buddies, Alex and Will. Hey, dudes.
Can't do this anymore.
Game of the week is Thursday night. Damn you, NFL. Oh, man, Raiders at Chiefs. Thursday night is my night to tune out of a crappy primetime game, but no, both teams coming off exhilarating wins. Almost a must-win game for Oakland because even though they have the one-game lead on the Chiefs won their first matchup.
This is like as close to a default AFC West championship game as you can get in early December.
Everyone's talking about the Chiefs 19-3 in their last 22 regular season games. Notice that the playoff games are not included because this is a team uniquely built to lose playoff games. They're so good at taking care of the ball, forcing turnovers, and playing great special teams. And then when they get to the playoffs and face a team that doesn't turn the ball over, they're like, all right, we're down by 4 points. Alex Smith, it's 4th and 16. Check down for 7 yards. Derek Carr, legitimate MVP consideration. Now that the Falcons have fallen off and Tom Brady's a little bit hurt, his production has slowed down. Could Derek Carr win the MVP?
Zeke's the front runner right now, but after that,
lose votes to Dak.
Yeah, I personally think Derek Carr's got as good a shot as anyone.
He could be the first MVP that looks like a white nationalist. Since Johnny Unitas, anyway.
Right. I just thought he looked like Chris Bryant, white nationalist.
Which Chris Bryant?
Cubs third baseman.
What's a Cub?
Who are the Cubs?
There's some, I think they play badminton, squash, one of those weird random sports.
The line on this game, Chiefs are favored by 3. The Raiders have one of the weakest run defenses in the NFL, and it just hasn't mattered because their offense is so good. I don't know.
And I don't think Spencer Ware can really exploit that. And Derek Carr doesn't really turn the ball over, so I think I like the Raiders.
I think I'm going to take the Raiders just because I think it's going to be too close to call. I think 3 points is too large. Up next, Texans at Colts. It's for the division lead. 3 teams at 6-6 in the AFC South. Bob McNair, owner of the Texans, has said that people shouldn't criticize Brock Osweiler. A totally surprising viewpoint from a guy who donated $250,000 to Donald Trump's campaign. We've had our fun with Jim Irsay, but at least that dude would be fun to hang out with. Take painkillers, listen to Steely Dan.
Yeah, all his money goes towards prescriptions. So good thing that the Colts are in this game, where the most exciting part of their last game was 2 drunk fans on the field.
You don't like a tight end scoring 3 touchdowns?
Dwayne.
I can never remember if it's Dwayne Allen or Dwight Allen. Is Dwight Allen anybody?
No.
All right.
Probably. I'd say that, man.
Okay, yes.
He's a common name.
Somebody.
There's somewhere there's
like-
Dwight Allen watching, like, oh,
An athlete named Dwight Allen, that's all that matters.
There's a Dwight Allen in Iowa being like, hey! So let's talk about Pat McAfee. I did not know that he had a 60-minute stand-up special in Indianapolis where apparently he is like the next biggest thing behind Andrew Luck. I did see the part where he talked about when he got drunk and ended up in the canal in Indianapolis. I watched that full story. It was fairly entertaining, but I was like, oh, Indianapolis has a canal.
sewage drain. Irsay had the canal installed for his drug runners.
It's equal parts sewage and prescription drugs that he's flushed down the toilet. I haven't even said Brock Osweiler fun way. I don't have it in me anymore. Like, it's not the NBA. He shouldn't have a job just because he's tall. I don't get it. Oh, check out this. The Texans just signed Manute Bol to $10 million a year.
Oh, he died.
Still a step up from Osweiler. The line on this game is Colts by 6, and why the not?
Texans have only won once ever in Indianapolis. Brock Osweiler's been held under 7 yards an attempt in 11 of 12 games. Colts.
Up next, Seattle at Green Bay. Earl Thomas.
We'll just let you take this one.
Earl Thomas is out for the season. He is the linchpin and heart and soul of the Seahawks defense. But moving along, this is indeed a huge game for the Packers. 6-6, winners of 2 in a row. Aaron Rodgers back.
Whoop-a-doo.
I mean, kind of. He was shut down for 3/4 in the snow before breaking out. Green Bay at 6-6, 2 games back of the Lions. You'd think there's no chance, but the Lions are at Dallas in Week 16, and the season closes with the Lions and Packers facing off. So, the Pack can win this game. They are right in it for the NFC North title.
They're not winning the NFC North.
They might, though, if you listen to what Matt just said.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Mike Bennett's shoulder pads for a second? Because
We can talk about Michael Bennett's shoulder pads.
Michael Bennett's shoulder pads.
You don't know him. Michael Bennett used to use kicker shoulder pads. Those weren't small enough, so he got some specially designed. We're 2 weeks away from Michael Bennett having a custom Seattle Seahawks basketball jersey that has like just a light layer of foam over the shoulders.
Is that just crumpled newspaper in there?
He's got 4 paper napkins underneath. The Packers have 5 rushing touchdowns on the season, 3 of them from Aaron Rodgers, 2 from Aaron Ripkowski.
They have no non-Aaron rushing touchdowns.
They have no non-white guy rushing touchdowns. And then you throw in the fact that Jordy Nelson leads the team in receiving touchdowns. They have the whitest scoring offense.
Buffalo fans are watching just like, oh, it's beautiful.
Seahawks are favored in this game by 2.5. I'm going to call it Pete Carroll, 13-3 in December the last 4 years, Russell Wilson era?
Nah, I don't care.
Of course you don't, because you're already picking the Packers. Go ahead. Pick
Packers.
The Packers. Sunday Night Football, Dallas at the Giants. Whew, this would have been super exciting if the Giants could have showed up in Pittsburgh last week. We need to talk about how bad the Giants' offense is. This is a team that has Odell Beckham Jr., Sterling Shepard. For the purpose of this argument, say that Eli Manning is a good thing. And yet, the Giants are one of 5 teams that has not reached 30 points in a game this season. That doesn't sound like necessarily all that bad, and then you point out the other teams that haven't done this. Houston, San Francisco, Chicago, and Cleveland.
All playoff teams.
They should at least get Shane Vereen and Justin Pugh back, which will help a little, but yeah, it's been pretty underwhelming.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew! What were you saying?
Another thing about the Giants offense, they're in 11 personnel, which is 3 wideouts, tight end, running back, 96% of the time. And 100% of their passing plays are out of that formation.
But at least like none of the players on it tip the play ahead of the snap, right?
The Steelers' Mike Mitchell, who is, by the way, not exactly an elite player, noted that there's a wide receiver who tips plays by touching his gloves before every passing play.
And you see the play sheet that Ben McAdoo uses, all for one formation?
Yeah,
He saw somebody else's playbook and was like, oh, is that what they're supposed to look like? Mom, you need to redo this.
He's got a menu for the Cheesecake Factory in front of him. Oh, cool. Oh, that 3-sauce burrito is pretty good, though. I like how the Cowboys have 2 rookies starting at key skill positions on offense. Oh, let's argue about who is not just the offensive rookie of the year, but who's the league MVP from 2 rookies. That is not fair.
So Cowboys?
Cowboys are favored by 3 in this game. That is not enough. Talked a lot of about the Giants, but despite their very strong defense, I think the Cowboys have too much going on for them.
I think outside Antonio Brown, Des Bryant's been the best receiver in the league over the last month. He'll have a big game on Janoris Jenkins, Cowboys.
Monday Night Football. Wait, don't stop the episode. It's actually not trash. For Monday Night Football, we've got Ravens at Patriots. Against all expectations given this offense, the Ravens are 7-5, tied for the division lead in the AFC North. The Ravens do, however, finish with 3 of 4 on the road, this being one of them. And don't know if you got the memo, but the Patriots are good. We have not, however, talked about the Patriots since Rob Gronkowski's season-ending injury, ruptured disc.
The concerning thing is every time Gronk has a surgery, one of his brothers goes missing. I don't know if you guys have read those reports.
They're not so much brothers as they are organ farms. Matt Patricia, the Pats defensive coordinator, there's a fan look like. And this is no just like, oh, Kansas City has a fat guy that looks like Andy Reid. This fan nailed it.
Yeah.
He's like Pat Matricia out there. I feel like Pat Matricia is a very a lewd thing to invite someone to do.
Is Trisha 18? I could see Belichick going on like one of his 10-minute rants about how Monday Night Football is bullshit. Do you think he's ever had to like talk to John Gruden face to face for more than 5 minutes?
Belichick wants to talk about Spider 2Y Banana and defensive schemes to Gruden, but he's just like, gonna need you to bring it down. Pats are favored in this game by a touchdown. Ooh, I think the Ravens might cover, but I'm going to take the Pats to win.
I agree. I think the Ravens have the very best defense in the league. They might win outright, but yeah, definitely to cover.
Those are our predictions for the best of Week 14. Enjoy the games. Thanks for watching Uffsides. Be sure to tell your friends all about it. Give us that like for the thumbs up and comment below. Subscribe to SB Nation. I think that's all of the requests I have for you this week. Besides,
go yourself.
I was about to say that, yes.